60 plus? Your body is losing muscle while you sleep. Here's how to turn it around. Are you over 60? Then pay close attention. What I'm about to share might explain your weakness, leg pain, morning fatigue, and even your risk of falling. You might be losing muscle every night as you sleep without realizing it. Muscle loss after 60 is stealthy, but devastating. In just a few years, it can rob you of strength, independence, and freedom. But here's the truth. It's completely preventable. And even better, with the right strategies, you can regain vigor, ward off disease, and live with far more energy. In this video, you'll learn the hidden signs that your body is losing muscle mass, the most common mistakes that speed up the process, and the full plan to reverse it. Smart nighttime nutrition, the right amount of protein, strength training, the supplements that actually work, and even the role hormones play. And notice, what you're about to learn could be a game changer for your health and quality of life. If you know someone aging with a loss of strength or independence, share this video with them now. It could be the turning point they need. You might be wondering, am I already losing muscle and haven't noticed? The truth is that this loss, called sarcopenia, is slow and silent at first. But your body usually gives clear signals that many people mistake for just aging and ignore as a result. One of the earliest signs is losing strength in everyday tasks. For example, do you find it harder to open a jar, hold a grocery bag, or carry a bucket of water? That could be more than temporary weakness. It could be muscle fading away. Another sign is feeling tired on short walks. If you used to stroll around the block effortlessly and now feel exhausted over the same distance, it's worth paying attention. Your body starts compensating for weakness by slowing you down, making you avoid stairs or lean on walls. There are also visual and tactile clues: flabby muscles, soft legs or arms, or noticeable loss of muscle volume in pants or shirts that now fit loose even if your weight hasn't changed. Another sign is difficulty getting up from bed or a chair without using your hands. This shows the muscles in your legs, usually the first to suffer, no longer have enough strength. And this greatly increases your risk of falling. There's more. People losing muscle often experience weaker immune defenses, more infections, frequent colds, wounds that heal slowly, and sometimes a loss of appetite. All are linked to the depletion of structural protein in the body. If you've noticed any of these signs, don't panic. The good news is that now you know what to do to change course. Why muscles are the organ of longevity. Many still think muscles are just for strength or looks. But after 60, muscle becomes the most important organ for a healthy, active, independent old age. Yes, you heard right. Muscle is a vital organ and arguably the most overlooked one. Here's a simple fact. Muscle is the body's largest protein reservoir. It doesn't just move your body, it regulates immunity, blood sugar, protects against falls, and even supports your brain. In short, it's a true life-protecting organ. When you have more muscle, you heal faster from surgery, resist infection better, and respond more effectively to medical treatment. People with low muscle mass are at higher risk of hospitalization, loss of independence, and higher mortality rates, even from simple illnesses. Plus, muscle boosts your metabolism, preventing excess body fat and improving glucose control. This lowers the risk of type 2 diabetes, hypertension, and high cholesterol conditions prevalent in older adults. Muscles also store and distribute energy throughout the day. More muscle means less fatigue, more energy for daily tasks, and lower risk of falls and fractures, which are a leading cause of dependency in older age. For all these reasons, many longevity experts confidently state, muscle is the true organ of youth. And the more you preserve it, the more years you guarantee with quality, freedom, and dignity. Bedtime tips to preserve muscle while you sleep. There's an invisible but powerful factor affecting your strength, energy, and ability to maintain healthy muscle mass: your hormones. After 60, hormone levels naturally decline, and that has a direct impact on muscle mass, even with good nutrition. Two hormones stand out: testosterone and growth hormone GH. Both are directly tied to muscle protein synthesis. They help your body turn food into muscle. When levels are low, your body struggles more to build and maintain lean muscle. In men, testosterone drops noticeably, affecting not just muscles, but also mood, libido, and daily energy. In women, although differently, hormonal reduction post-menopause significantly affects muscle metabolism. Another crucial hormone is insulin, which transports nutrients to muscles. Insulin resistance, common in people with prediabetes or type 2 diabetes, makes it harder to feed muscles properly. This leads to muscle loss even with good nutrition. But don't worry, this doesn't mean you need hormone replacement therapy. Often, proper sleep, strength training, and good nutrition are enough to balance hormone levels. Quality sleep, for example, naturally boosts GH and regulates testosterone. Also, stress, common in later life, negatively affects hormones. High cortisol levels, this stress hormone, contribute to muscle breakdown. So mental health care is also muscle care. Strength training, your anti-aging remedy. If there's a true muscle aging antidote, it's strength training. No, you don't have to become a bodybuilder or lift heavy like a 20-year-old. Strength training after 60 means safely and progressively stimulating muscles. That's what keeps your body strong, balanced, and independent. You've probably noticed inactive people lose strength quickly. They struggle to get out of chairs, climb stairs, and end up depending on others for simple tasks. That process often starts with muscle loss, which can be reversed with just a few well-designed exercises 3 times a week. Strength training helps your body use protein more efficiently, stimulates muscle growth, and even improves posture, bone health, and mood. Simple bodyweight movements, resistance bands, or light weights are enough. The secret is consistency and progression. It is not about getting big like a youth. It is about being functional and confident. Exercises like chair squats, wall push-ups, seated leg lifts, and controlled stair climbing are excellent. The key is to feel the muscles working, respect your limits, and progress gradually. If you can, seek guidance from a professional, especially in the beginning. People who train strength regularly sleep better, feel less pain, and have a lower risk of falls and fractures, a major problem for older adults. Active muscles are like a shield for your body. Remember, there is no wrong age to start. Even at 70, 80, or older, your body responds remarkably. The earlier you start, the better. But it's never too late to strengthen what supports your life. Protein intake. How much do you really need after 60? Most people think only athletes need a lot of protein, but that's far from the truth. After 60, your body needs even more protein than when you were younger to combat natural muscle loss. And few seniors consume nearly enough. To maintain muscle health, aim for about 1.6 to 2.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. That means someone weighing 70 kilograms should get between 112 grams and 154 grams of protein daily, not just a chicken breast at lunch. Spread it across all meals every day. But don't worry, you don't need to eat it all at once. It's best to distribute it over 3 to 4 meals with balanced portions. That helps absorption and prevents wasting protein. For example, aim for 30-40 g at breakfast, lunch, dinner, and a little before bedtime. And here's the key. Don't just load up at lunch and skip the rest. Studies show the body responds much better when it receives protein consistently. This stimulates muscles to stay active and strong, even during rest. If you struggle to get enough through food, add practical sources like eggs, yogurt, tuna, shredded chicken, tofu, or protein shakes. It's important to vary your sources. And forget the myth that high protein is bad for kidneys. That's been debunked by numerous studies in healthy individuals. What harms you is not eating enough. It accelerates muscle loss, weakens bones, and even compromises the immune system. With the right diet, training, and supplementation, your body can stay firm, strong, and functional, even with age. Now, let's close with some extra practical tips to boost your results overnight. Supplements can be a safe, convenient, and effective tool to protect muscles while you sleep, especially when food alone isn't enough during extended fasting at night. Pre-workout and general use. Whey protein, a fast-digesting protein perfect post-workout, helping muscles rebuild after stress. Also useful during the day if you struggle to meet your protein goals. Before bed casein protein, a slow-digesting milk-derived protein that releases amino acids continuously for up to 7 hours. Taking a casein shake before bed can be a game-changer for muscle strength by preventing overnight muscle breakdown. Versatile creatine boosts muscle energy during workouts, improves strength, and even supports brain function. Studies show it benefits memory and thinking in older adults, too. It's safe, affordable, and well-researched. Just a small daily dose, no cycling needed. Supporting CAST. Hydrolyzed collagen with Vitamink supports from tissues and joints. Minerals like magnesium, zinc, and vitamin D, essential for muscle contraction and recovery. But remember, supplements are just that, supplements. They only work when paired with good diet and exercise. And it's wise to consult your doctor or nutritionist before starting any supplements, especially if you're on medication. Daily lifestyle boosters. Quality sleep. Poor or light sleep reduces GH and testosterone, crucial for muscle repair. Aim for a dark, quiet, cool bedroom. Good sleep is natural muscle therapy. Hydration. Dehydration reduces nutrient transport and tissue repair. Drink water upon waking, between meals, and before bed to keep your metabolism active and muscles healthy. Avoid nighttime alcohol. It disrupts sleep and interferes with protein synthesis. Swap wine or beer at dinner for herbal tea or a warm milk with cinnamon and turmeric. It is anti-inflammatory too. Consistent evening routine. Go to bed at regular times, dine early, and avoid screens before sleep. These habits regulate your biological rhythm and support nighttime muscle and hormone function. Track progress. Once you apply these tips, you'll notice subtle changes: more strength getting up, less fatigue, firmer muscles. That's your body responding positively. Take measurements, note how you feel, and celebrate every improvement. You don't need to be an athlete to age with strength. What you need is strategy, knowledge, and a bit of discipline. Your body still has huge potential, and what you do before sleeping could be the secret to living with freedom and vitality. If you've read this far, you know muscle loss isn't an inevitable sign of aging. It is, yes, silent, but you can fight it with awareness, strategy, and action. And most importantly, you have the power to change starting today. Remember, what you do before bed can determine your strength, energy, and independence in the years ahead. A small protein-packed snack, regular strength training, and the right supplements are powerful tools to preserve your muscles as you rest. You don't have to do everything at once. Start with one adjustment, add one tip per day, and you'll see results soon. Your body responds when it's well cared for, and it's never too late. And if you apply these steps consistently, you're building a lighter, more active, limitation-free old age. Now tell me in the comments, which of these tips will you start using today? Had you already been doing any? Your experience might help others. If you enjoyed this content, like the video, subscribe to the Longevity Journey channel, and share it with someone special. It may be exactly the nudge they need to live better. See you in the next video. Take good care of your muscles. They are the foundation of your freedom.